The Bucks.
Yep, Bucks.
Tyler Kolek.
Yeah, Tyler Kolek.
That's what a lot of mocks have said. But now Isaiah Collier is available.
I think our mock said Tyler Kolek as well.
Yeah, Kolek's been kind of the popular.
But I think they definitely have to go guard here. I mean, Collier is an option. You don't really have a lot of other
Well, they are
guards.
trading Brook Lopez though, or in the market of trading Brook Lopez, or is he a free agent? I forget the situation with him.
I
He's
don't
either free
remember.
agent or they're trading him. One of the two. So maybe you take Filipowski.
That would be interesting. Filipowski would actually be very interesting because I think he kind of fills that offensive role that not the defensive role, I should say, though, that Brook Lopez does.
Yeah, Brook Lopez.
As of right now, though, in terms of what they need right now, I think guard is definitely the way to go.
Tyler Smith is my best player available. Let the record show.
Let the record show. Tyler Smith is going to get picked 47th. So,
and they'll be regretting it. They'll be regretting it every step of the way.
That's funny.
Just wait. Ryan Dunn's available.
That'd be so Ryan nasty.
Who did Gavoni have them taking? Filipowski.
Filipowski is interesting.
I like Filipowski. That would be my pick.
Okay.
Because you need to pair a shooting five with Giannis. So
yeah, well, I mean that's where Filipowski would have to go with a guy that can kind of cover him defensively.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's definitely a good fit for him.
Yeah,
for sure.
And I do think he's more athletic than a lot of people give him credit for. Filipowski.
Or if he falls further, I don't know if the Heat have a second round pick, but Filipowski would be good there too, next to Bam.
All right.
Is the pick in?
Hopefully. Let's see.
Here we go.
With the 23rd pick in the 2024 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select AJ Johnson.
That is a reach.
AJ Johnson. Hey, he showed up, man, in a suit in the bleachers. I respect the hell out of it. That is an incredible pick. Wow.
Oh man. I'm gonna be too harsh, so I'm gonna let you open it up.
Look, I'm gonna be too harsh, Colin.
all right, I'll open it up then.
You're gonna be too harsh.
Let's open it up. First of all,
I have him lower than you.
What was his rating?
74.
73.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I mean AJ Johnson, he's really fast guard, can handle the ball, and that's kind of about it. Unfortunately,
I can find something else. Let's see.
I mean, some playmaking upside.
Yeah, like
shooting upside.
Handling,
yeah, I said that. I said handling upside.
Handle
dribbling, I should say.
Good athletic tools, like you said, fast, quick.
Yeah, but
okay, the shooting. Look, the hard part of evaluating him is the fact he played 8 minutes per game last year at the NBL, right? Could not get on the floor basically, and when he did, it was inefficiency. When he did, it was a lack of real playmaking, like reading the court playmaking type. But again, like when you see the flashes of him, like as an athlete and as a player, you're like, oh, I could see this athleticism and like a fast break situation, or him going up and dunking on people. Like that's cool. The problem comes when he wasn't a can't miss prospect out of high school. This isn't Ron Holland. This isn't like a top 10 player. I think he was like 25th or somewhere, 25 to 30 range out of high school. Goes to the NBL and doesn't produce. Doesn't even get on the court. And I understand it's a very hard league to get into. Well, he's going to the NBA next year. And I understand this is going to be a long-term pick, but physically he's not there on either side of the ball. Slight. And he's not an intense defender by any means. So it's like, where does he go? And then the question on offense is like, can he play off the ball? Because he shot 28% from three, albeit not a ton of attempts. But like, I don't think he's going to be a great shooter within 2 years.
I agree.
So 3 years. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what he does.
For me, it's he's a guard, right? And right now, I don't think I don't think he'll ever have the role of point guard, but that's kind of what all of his skills are at. It's in the handle, it's in the playmaking upside, it's in his speed, and just him being incredibly efficient doesn't show me, like, it's hard to project him, right? He only got to the free throw, only took free throws at a 0.14 rate. I mean, shot 35% overall, 53% from the free throw line. His shot looks kind of good. It gets off quick, but it's not like there's not a lot to project. So when you bring up all the things that he does well, and you bring up the things that are kind of stopping him from getting better, it's hard for me to see, one, physically how he can get much more strength and much more bulk on his frame, and then two, there's so much more than just like, okay, his shooting is a swing factor, or his playmaking is a swing factor, his defense is a swing factor, because almost everything's a swing factor right now. And that's just a surprising pick to me. Very surprising pick to me.
Look, okay, it's a bad pick. It's a bad pick.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't think Tyler Kolek works out. All right, cool. Take anybody else. Take Isaiah Collier.
Oh, to compare him with Isaiah Collier just really, I mean, his weakness is that he can't shoot, but he has a really good strength, and that's just being a very physical guard that can get downhill.
Isaiah Collier makes a ton more sense here.
Yeah.
Taking AJ Johnson over Isaiah Collier is malpractice.
Yeah.
It is just befuddling. It makes no sense in this world of Isaiah Collier going after AJ Johnson. Because Isaiah Collier is further along. Isaiah Collier was not in a good situation at USC, and AJ Johnson forgoes college to go play in the NBA where he can't get on the court.
Yeah,
Isaiah Collier is getting on the court in the NBA. I don't care. Like, he is at least has a translatable skill, which is getting to the basket, being strong, and honestly, he's not a bad shooter. Like, he can make a little bit.
Shot 33%. Yeah.
So it's like, you are not just gambling. To use like a poker reference, you basically have a hand that's like a 3-4 suited, and you're going all in on it.
Yeah.
And I do not understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. This makes no sense.
Yeah.
Awful pick.
It's like you're projecting that there's projectable upside, which is weird.
That'd be the worst pick since.
Oh, we got a sense here.
Udoka Azubuike in the first round by the Jazz.
It beats Ochai Agbaji.
That was a bad pick too. We're having some bad picks here. But like, that's
Shout
the
out
vein.
Kansas. No, I completely understand, because like you said, there's nothing that right now that's projectable where you're like, okay, if that gets better, he's on the floor. It's multiple things that have to get better. Whereas if you look at Tyler Kolek, he's a polished player, and he'll be able to get on the floor. You look at Isaiah Collier. I'm not a huge fan of Isaiah Collier, but also he can be on the floor because of how physical he is, and he can also still put the ball in the basket. So that's interesting. That's an interesting pick. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that moving forward.
Handle. Collier's better handle, better passer.
Yeah.